Welcome to the last of our zonal finals. This is the South Zone finals right here at Mahindra AQ Season 9, a show that's loved by all, the participants, the audience back home, the auto enthusiasts, and of course, the quiz master. Well, it's a show that's become bigger, grander, and every year, the number of participants who take part has just grown. This year, over 3 lakh participants from 64 cities took part in the city rounds, and then we have the top 16 teams right here for the zonal finals. We've got a great show lined up for you. The winner from here makes it to that last position in the national finals. So what are we waiting for? Let's begin Mahindra AQ Season 9, the South Zone Finals. Well, I'm a kind of a quiz master who's quite old school, and I love things that are vintage, just like vintage cars. And our show, Mahindra AQ, is also getting vintage as time goes by. Well, not just the show, but even the participants. Some of them, they've been on this show many times before, just like our first team. From Infosys and the petrolhead.com Bangalore, we have with us Sanchit and Sachet. Welcome, boys. Sanchit, Sachet. Yeah, I just called you all vintage. You all have been on this show how many times now?
5th time.
This is the 5th time for you.
Second time for him.
Second time for you, right? And what's been your best performance so far?
For me, winning in season 5 and 6.
Winning season 5 and season 6. So you know what it takes to win over here at Mahindra AQ.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All set for this year? Yes. Let's give them a big round of applause, the team from Bangalore. We now move to our team from down south Chennai, the team from Dhanalakshmi College of Engineering, Chennai. We have with us Vineet and Yuvraja. Welcome, boys. So you both first time on the show, and you're going up against a team from Bangalore, at least, who's been here multiple times, winners twice over. You think you have it in you to beat them?
We'll definitely try.
You'll definitely try. What is it that you think you need to beat them?
Passion.
Passion. That's the word that I'm looking for. Passion. That's what AQ is all about. It's about auto passion. And you've got the passion. I can see it in your eyes. Give them a big round of applause. The team from Chennai. And now for the team representing Cochin. Well, they have quite a story to themselves. They missed out the Hyderabad City Finals. They couldn't participate there. So they traveled all the way to Cochin just because they were passionate about Mahindra AQ and automobiles. Finally, they won the Cochin round. This is Vasavi College of Engineering, Rajesh and Rohit. Rajesh, Rohit.
Rajesh.
Yeah, Rajesh and Rohit. So you have quite a story, right? I know I was there at the Hyderabad City Finals and you reached late because of other things that went wrong while you were getting there. But you kept begging and pleading that, listen, I've got to take part. Finally, you made it to Cochin. You won it there. Yes. So now Cochin is also rooting for you and so is Hyderabad. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. And what do you think you need to do to kind of win today?
Be on the line.
Be on the line, play the game.
Yeah.
Yes, don't waver here and there.
Yes.
Just stay on your line, stay on your path. I think that's well said. Give them a big round of applause. And a final team to fill that last spot right there at the South Zone Finals. They are a team which comes from 2 corporate houses, Maruti Garments and SSS Power. We've got Sriram and Vamsi Krishna. Welcome. Yes. So you both are also regulars over here. Yes. How many times have you been at Mahindra AQ before?
This will be 4.
This will be your 4th time. And your best performance so far?
No, maybe today.
Maybe today. We'll have to wait and watch. I think it's your day, or rather your season this year. Okay. But you'll have to still do your best. We'll give them a big round of applause. The team from Hyderabad. You've met the teams, you've seen, we've got the vintage, we've got the classics, we've got the passionate, we've got everyone over here. We've got the makings of a great South Zone Finals waiting to happen. So what are we waiting for? Let's get straight to round number 1, which is called 4x4. If you've been watching Mahindra AQ Season 9, you would know exactly how we play our first round 4x4. But if you don't worry, we'll tell you. In this round, each of the teams get 4 topics to choose from. They choose a topic, we give them a question based on that topic. If they get the answer right, they score 200 points. And if they get the answer wrong, the question passes to the other teams. Well, when the question passes, if you get it right, you score 100 points. However, for getting an answer wrong, there are no negative points. So our teams can really try and maybe guess what the right answer is all about. So the first choice of topics will be to the teams from Bangalore. Bangalore, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Here are your 4 topics. Bike tech, Indian cars, recalls, or Formula 1?
Formula 1.
Formula 1. Okay, so he likes speed. He likes his Formula 1. Here is the question. In Formula 1, who has participated in the most number of Grand Prix till today?
Rubens Barrichello.
Rubens Barrichello. A booming voice with a lot of confidence because he knows that's the right answer. Chennai. So here are your topics. Bike tech, Indian cars, recalls, or EVs?
We'll go with bike tech.
Here's your question on bike tech. Which European motorcycle manufacturer has released its revolutionary Smart Clutch System, or SCS? A technology that allows automatic engagement of the clutch when starting off from standstill, as well as automatic disengagement when it comes to a stop. MV Augusta, says the team from Chennai. Wow, oh wow, what a good start to this quiz. 200 points to Chennai. So it's a good start so far. Let's see if our team from Cochin, or actually from Hyderabad, whichever way you look at it, let's see if they can keep up that momentum. Here are your choice of topics. Apps, Indian cars, recalls, or EVs?
Recalls.
Recalls, okay, that's very interesting choice. Which brand of bikes recently recalled 1,462 units of its motorcycles in the USA since, reportedly, at least 3 of its bikes caught fire recently due to a cause that has been attributed to certain hoses that are routed too close to the exhaust manifold, causing them to possibly melt? Which brand of bike?
Ducati.
Ducati? Yes. I was wondering whether you'd be able to maintain that momentum, and the answer to that is, of course you can. That's the right answer. Maruti Garments and Triple S Power. Can I call you Triple S Power? Yes, Triple S Power from Hyderabad. Here is your grid. Apps, Indian cars, design houses, or EVs?
Go for Indian cars.
You'll go for Indian cars. Cab aggregator Ola Cabs is set to incorporate 400 units of the JM Neo EV in its fleet, made by JM Automotives. On which Indian car are the JM Neo cars based?
Tata Tigor.
Tata Tigor? You said Tata Tigor. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. The question passes to the team from Bangalore.
Tata Nano.
Very confident. Give them a big round of applause. That's 100 points. Hyderabad, unfortunately, you picked the right brand of cars, just not the right car. You said Tata Tigor. The answer was Tata Nano. At the end of round number 1, the scores as they stand. Bangalore on 300 points. The teams representing Chennai and Cochin both on 200 points. And the team from Hyderabad, you will still have to open up your score. So right now, we shouldn't be stopping at all. We should just keep going. And let's get straight to round number 2, which is called Traction. This is the round where the teams know they can score big. Well, it's a round on the buzzer. The teams have to guess the car that we're trying to show them. And the reason I say trying to show them is because we are not showing them the entire car, but showing it in bits and pieces. First, 3 parts of the car. The teams can hit the buzzer if they think they know which car it is and score 200 points. But if they get it wrong, that's minus 100 points. Then we show them a little more of the car if no one's guessed it. Now if they get it right on the buzzer, it will be plus 100 or minus 100. And finally, if no one's guessed it yet, the entire car is known to them. Now if they hit the buzzer, well, they can score 50 points. But if they still get it wrong, minus 100. So teams, hands on the buzzer and nerves in control. Okay, here is the first car. They've gone the team representing Cochin.
Is a Ferrari 812 super fast?
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. That will be minus 100. We'll reset the buzzer and we'll reveal a little more of the car. They've gone. Now Hyderabad.
This is the Ferrari California.
Ferrari California. I'm afraid it's not the Ferrari California either, so that's minus 100 to you as well. A lot of the Ferrari cars tend to look similar, but that's not the California. So here is the entire car now. They've gone, yes, Chennai.
It's the Ferrari Portofino.
Ferrari Portofino, the new car, that's the answer I was looking for. That's plus 50. Great, here is the next car on your screen. Yes, Hyderabad, which car do you think that is?
Looks like the Skoda Yeti.
Looks like a Skoda Yeti. Is it a Skoda Yeti? You think so? Yes, that is the right answer. It's a Skoda Yeti. 200 points to Hyderabad. So round number 2, doing well so far. 2 more cars left. Here is car number 3. Hyderabad has gone again.
It's a Volvo S60.
Volvo S60. Hyderabad, the last time you got it right. The time before you got it wrong. This time, what do you think it's going to be?
I think I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure. Your partner isn't. He's like, abhi baja diya to ho gaya. Is the right answer. 200 points. The last one. Here is the last car on your screen. Got a nice little curve at the back.
This is the Porsche 718. The 718 Porsche.
That is the wrong answer. So that will be minus 100 to Hyderabad. We'll reset the buzzer and reveal a little more of the car. They've gone again, Hyderabad. Taking another risk. Is it going to pay off? Plus 100 or minus 100 this time?
This is a BMW. Not sure.
The BMW.
Go with the M1. M1.
M1. The BMW M1, they say. We have the team from Bangalore nodding their head saying no. They don't think it is. Sachet?
No.
No? Okay. The BMW M1 is the wrong answer again. So that's minus 100 again to Hyderabad. And now the entire car. Here it is. Bangalore has gone on the buzzer. Bangalore, what's your answer?
BMW 8 Series Coupe.
BMW 8 Series Coupe. Can you get a little more specific with the car?
Okay. The BMW M850i Coupe.
When I said little specific, you took that really seriously, didn't you? Yes, that is the right answer. Give them a big round of applause. So the scores at the end of round number 2. We have the team from Bangalore, the boys at 350 points. Our team from Chennai is on 250 points. Cochin is on 100 points. And our team from Hyderabad at 100 points. So after 2 rounds, the excitement is just about building on. Right now, we'll take a break. We'll come back with round number 3 on the other side of this break.
बैठ गया लोड से। इसे ये उठाएगा? नामुमकिन।
बैठेगा।
ये नहीं बैठेगा।
और क्या?
बैठते तो साधारण मिनी ट्रक है।
ये है नया सुप्रो हैवी ड्यूटी प्रॉफिट ट्रक।
इसका सबसे मजबूत रिजिड सस्पेंशन करे नामुमकिन को हाँ मुमकिन। तभी तो है ये मेरा प्रॉफिट ट्रक।
We've got some of the most auto-passionate teams right here at our South Zone Finals of Mahindra AQ Season 9. This is the last of the zonal finals. We still have one spot to fill up in that national finals. One of these teams is going to head there. And which one? We'll find out very soon. But for now, this is round number 3 of Mahindra AQ and it's called Crossover. Our round number 3, which is crossover, is all about strategy. It's about overtaking without giving any room to the other teams. This is how we play the round. In this round, we give a direct question to a team. If they get it right, they score 200 points. However, any of the other teams can hit the buzzer, which means if the team that originally gets the question gets the answer wrong, then the question passes to the team that has hit the buzzer. In that case, the team that has hit the buzzer will score 200 points for getting the answer correct. But for getting the answer wrong, there's a penalty, minus 100 points. And if no one hits the buzzer, then we pass just like we would in a regular quiz. This time it's 100 points for getting the answer correct and no negative, so it's safe to play at that time. So here is the first question of a round crossover, and it will be played by Hyderabad. The other teams, remember, you can hit the buzzer for the pass. The German Transport Ministry has recently instructed which company to recall up to 774,000 cars across Europe after tests found that they could contain unauthorized software or so-called defeat device that could be used to manipulate diesel exhaust emissions.
It was Volkswagen earlier, but I think the most
It was
recent
Volkswagen earlier. Most recent one.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz. You're trying to work out that answer. The Volkswagen one became a big issue across the world. This is the new one, and it is Mercedes-Benz. That's the right answer. Well, Bangalore had already gone on the crossover, but because they got it right, it did not cross over to you. So that's how we play the game. Our next question is for Cochin. A few weeks ago, the upcoming X1 Racing League or Extreme 1 Racing League was announced in India, with 8 city-based franchisee teams. A championship which is the brainchild between race driver Aditya Patel and which other racing driver? We've got Chennai who's gone for the crossover, but Cochin.
Arman Ibrahim.
Arman Ibrahim. That is the right answer. Good job. Chennai, here is your direct. Volvo recently completed 2 weeks of testing of its new 600 horsepower machine from performance hybrid and EV brand Polestar 1. With a focus on its drivetrain, batteries and torque vectoring system at which offbeat location with extreme conditions? Yes, Chennai, no one going for a crossover?
We are guessing it's Switzerland.
Switzerland, what's offbeat about Switzerland?
Snowy condition.
Not Switzerland, question passes to Bangalore.
The North Pole?
The North Pole, well, not really the North Pole. The question passes to Hyderabad.
Guessing desert conditions, maybe Sahara Desert somewhere.
Sahara Desert. No, not Sahara Desert. Now Cochin.
Maybe it's Sweden.
You know, I'm going to take my quizmaster's discretion and give that to you because it was in Sweden. It was at the Arctic Circle in Sweden. So let's give them a big round of applause. Cochin getting 100 points. Our last question is for Bangalore, and the other teams can go for the crossover. Elon Musk recently stated that Tesla will never build a motorcycle. What is the reason? Bangalore?
So he said that because there's not enough room to do anything creative and out of the box when it comes to electric motorcycles. So they can't make it cool like other Teslas are.
They can't make it cool like other Teslas are. That quite sounds like Elon Musk, something like Elon Musk would say,
Yeah.
but that's not actually the reason. That's not the reason. Anyone going for the crossover? No? Question passes to Hyderabad.
When Elon Musk was younger, he's witnessed an accident, a motorcycle accident, which is traumatic, and then he doesn't want to build.
So he met with an accident when he was young.
Witness one, not him. Either he's witnessed one or he's been in one, but because of the trauma, he doesn't want to build a motorcycle.
Well, that is the right answer. Let's give him a big round of applause. After round number 3, there's not much to differentiate between the teams. Let me give you the scores. We have the team from Bangalore at 350 points. Our team from Chennai is on 250 points. And currently, joint leaders are the teams from Cochin and Hyderabad, both on 400 points. The setting is really nice right here. 3 rounds done, 2 more rounds left. Still, everyone is in the game. We've got 2 rounds left. We'll move to round number 4, and this one is called Mahindra Trails. Mahindra Trails is about questions on a Mahindra vehicle. Every episode we choose a vehicle from the Mahindra family, and that's the vehicle that the teams get questions on. This episode, the vehicle that we have is the heavy-duty Mahindra Supro Maxi Truck. So to help our teams prepare themselves for our round, which is Mahindra Trails, we are going to give them some time to spend with the Supro Maxi Truck. So in Mahindra Trails, our teams will get questions on the Maxi Truck, the Supro Maxi Truck, and if they give us the right answer, they score 200 points. If they give us the wrong answer, no negatives, but the question passes to the other teams for 100 points. Our first question to the team from Bangalore. What is the loading area in terms of square feet of the cargo box of the Mahindra Supro Maxi Truck?
I think it'll be roughly
30,000 square feet?
30,000 square feet.
Sorry, 3,000.
3,000 square
Yeah.
feet. That's bigger than the flat that I live in Mumbai. That's the wrong answer. Chennai,
It's around 40 square feet.
around 40 square feet. Can you be a little more specific?
40.2.
Okay, I'll come back to you if no one can improve the answer. Yes,
Around 42.
42. Okay. Hyderabad,
5 feet wide, 5 point some feet wide, and 8 and
are you expecting me to do the math?
so 40 is pretty much it. So 5 into 8.
So that's the wrong answer. Chennai, your answer. Do you have one?
We are guessing it's 40.2. Around 40 point.
Around 40.2. Roundabout there, I'll give it to you. It's about 41 square feet, which is 8.2 feet by 5 feet. Let's give them a big round of applause. That is the right answer. Our next question is for Chennai. They already have their 100 bonus in the pocket. Now let's see if they can score 200 more. The front suspension of the Mahindra Supro Maxi Truck has how many leaf springs?
8 at the front
8 in the front,
and 6 at the rear.
6 in the rear. I didn't ask you how many in the rear, but it's good to know that you know how many in the rear as well. That is the right answer. Well done. Cochin, your question on the Mahindra Supro Maxi Truck. Which color variant of the Supro Maxi Truck is available only in the high-end T6 model?
Metallic red.
Metallic red, lava red, the red. I'll give it all to you. That's the right answer. And Hyderabad, your question. What is the turning radius of the Mahindra Supro Maxi Truck? The turning radius. Not an easy one?
Not the easy one, but I'll take a guess. It's about 3 meters.
It's about 3 meters, not 3 meters. The question passes to Bangalore.
4.7 meters.
4.7 meters. This time they get it bang on. That's the right answer. Let's give you the scores at the end of 4 rounds. Our team from Bangalore, they are on 450 points. Chennai with 550 points. And the lead is even more slimmer when we get to Cochin. They are on 600 points. And our team from Hyderabad, 400 points. So while the teams gather their thoughts and their ideas as to how they're going to outbeat the other teams, why don't you take a quick break? Also, maybe place your bets on which team you think is going to win. We'll see you on the other side of this break.
अटक गया। इस पे चढ़ना नामुमकिन।
अटकेगा।
ये भी अटकेगा।
अटकते तो साधारण मिनी ट्रक है।
ये है नया सुप्रो हैवी ड्यूटी प्रॉफिट ट्रक।
इसका जबरदस्त पावर करे नामुमकिन को हाँ मुमकिन। तभी तो है ये मेरा प्रॉफिट ट्रक।
Welcome back from that break. And which of the teams are you rooting for? Is it the team from Bangalore? Is it the team from Chennai, Cochin, or the team from Hyderabad? Well, one of these teams is going to emerge winners at the South Zone Finals. Which one is it going to be? The end of round number 5 will tell. So let's get straight to final round, the round we call the rally. In this round, 10 questions are played on the buzzer, which means every team has an equal chance to score some points, and they can score up to 1,000 points because it's 100 points for every correct answer that they get on the buzzer. However, they better be careful because they could get some negative scores if they give us the wrong answers. Every wrong answer on the buzzer will get them minus 100 points. Another thing that we need to tell you, the teams can hit the buzzer in between the question as well. Then I will stop the question, I will not ask the question any further, and the team has to give us an answer. So here is the first question in our first of 10 in our last round called the rally. In automotive terminology, what is defined as a shield typically attached to the bottom of a vehicle's front bumper that is designed to guard the undercarriage in case of insufficient ground clearance? They've gone, the team from Bangalore.
Sump guard.
How do you spell that?
SUMPGUARD.
So Bangalore, you said sump guard. Well, the sump guard is under the engine sump. I said under the front bumper. And the right answer we were looking for is the skid plate. The skid plate. So that will be minus 100 to Bangalore. The second question. The BMW Group is building electric minis outside Europe for the first time. In which country would they be building these minis?
Austria.
That is the wrong answer. The answer we were looking for is China. China is where they are building their electric minis. Question number 3. With which bike maker would you associate the models Misfit, Ace Deluxe? They've gone. The team from Bangalore.
Ace Cafe Motorcycles.
Ace Cafe Motorcycles. Well, Misfit, Ace Deluxe, Ace Scrambler, Ace Cafe.
Yeah.
They are all part of Cleveland Cycle Works. Cleveland Cycle Works, minus 100 to Bangalore. Question number 4. According to Maruti, which is the fastest SUV in India to cross 3 lakh?
Vitara Brezza.
Vitara Brezza, that is the right answer, plus 100. Question number 5. Among the famous Triple Crown in motorsports, yes?
Triple Crown has only been won by one person, that is Graham Hill. And recently, Fernando Alonso won the 24 Hours of Le Mans and Formula 1 races. So he still has one race to win, that is IndyCar.
What is my question? You've given me too many answers. I don't know what's the question. I'll give you the question. We'll see if you've answered that question in any way possible. The question was, among the famous Triple Crown in motorsports, if Indy 500 and Le Mans 24 are 2, which is the third? I know you would have known the answer, but nowhere during the entire description that you gave me, you mentioned Monaco GP. So I will not be giving you those points. That will be minus 100 to the team from Cochin. Here is question number 6. With which bike maker would you associate the Aerox 155? A futuristic, yes.
Yamaha.
Yamaha. Say Cochin, give them a big round of applause. They're back in the game. We've got 4 more questions left. Which car maker recently unveiled the HDC2 Grandmaster concept, which likely previews a new flagship SUV from the car maker? No one going for the buzzer? Everyone's pretty nervous. The answer we were looking for is Hyundai. Question number 8. Which manufacturer recently scored a hat-trick at the International Engine of the Year? Yes, International Engine of the Year. Chennai? Ferrari?
8-liter twin-turbo V8.
Oh my God, he's got such a big smile. That is the right answer. Question number 9. Fiat is planning to axe a car that has a production run of 13 years for its 3rd generation, with the company believing that the cost of developing a new model will not justify... Yes.
Fiat Punto.
Fiat Punto, loud, clear, confident. That is the right answer. Fiat Punto. Okay, the last question, and all 4 teams, hands on the buzzer. Chennai, you need to get this one. If you do, you will win the quiz, right? Cochin, if you get this one, you definitely will win the quiz. But remember, there's negative for getting it wrong, and you're only on a 50-point difference. Here is the last question. What were the first names of Rolls and Royce, the founders of, yes,
Sir Charles Rolls and Sir Henry Royce.
well, Bangalore, you have got the right answer. Give them a big round of applause. But in the bargain, what Bangalore has done is they've taken it away from Chennai, every possibility of winning this quiz. So the winners are the team from Cochin. The final scores as they stand at the end of the quiz, we have Hyderabad on 300 points, the team from Bangalore with 450 points, our team from Chennai, they end with a very respectable second position. And the winners, this is the team from Cochin. And the first team who came in fourth spot but definitely deserves a round of applause is the team from Hyderabad. The team in third place is a team that knows what winning at Mahindra AQ is all about. This season, well, it didn't go their way, but still they've got smiles on their face. This is the team from Bangalore. And the team in second place with a very slender margin is the team from Chennai. Let's give the boys a big round of applause. And we've got the new champions, the new heroes of the South Zone. The team that will represent the South Zone and compete against the West, East and North Zone for the national finals of Mahindra AQ Season 9. This is the team from Hyderabad, but representing Cochin. Give the boys, our winners, a big round of applause. So the top 4 teams all dreaming of winning Mahindra AQ Season 9. All that I can say is, if you dream it, drive it.